This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Shining Force CD. In the last episode, we started Book 2. We've now got a new group of characters. Dina, or whatever. I forgot it's Dina, not Dean. I put an E at the end, so I had to grind the levels anyway, so I just redid the beginning, so changed the name of the character. So no harm, no foul. Anyway, I got them off screen to level 6, so just to show off their stats really quick. So yeah, I just redid the fight multiple times till everyone got to level 6. That'll make the next battle and the battle afterwards a lot more simpler to do, just getting out of the way now. So oh yeah, I was able to get the scavengers to drop their medical herbs on the first battle. I guess if you kill them before they use it, you can get it. And weird, if you redo the battle, they get their medical herbs back. So I guess there's a chance for them to drop their herbs once, and you can get them. So I don't know. I guess it just depends on the battle. Anyway, yeah, we got to see all those medical herbs. Yeah, Monk Luke learns heal second level at level 3 and detox at level 6, and Natasha learns freeze at level 4, I believe. So anyway. Let's look at the... Whoops. No. Didn't mean to do that. Just show off the... I forgot to do that last episode. Not that it's a big deal, but just wanted to show off the map. Let's look at... now that we're at level 6, these guys are going to be pretty easy, but I thought I'd show them all off. If the scavengers have medical herbs. I bet if I kill them again before they use it, I bet I can get them if I really need to. Oh, huge backstab antidotes. They might drop those, since there's no reason to really use those, so I might keep some slots open. Although, I think after this battle we get a weapon shop, so, yeah, there's the dwarf. But yeah, I think the bat's poison, if I remember. Anyway, let's continue on. Since I'm at the right level, I don't have to worry about danger too much, at least until we get to the dwarf or whatever. Oh, the dragon, the Dragonaut or whatever it is, I just realized it can actually cast Blaze. I don't know why I didn't mention that last episode. It says it right there, but it never happened during the battle. But then when I was grinding for the levels, they cast Blaze on me, and I was like, wait, what? They could cast Blaze? I'm like, oh, right, because I actually looked at the stats, so I don't know why that surprised me. But... same thing as before, if you're not level 6 by this level, try to get to level 6 by the end of this level. But anyway. Haha, see, I'm only taking 1 damage. Haha, freaks! But, it does lessen the challenge a little bit, but... oh well. Really, it's not... in the early game, you kind of want to get those levels out of the way so you're not, like, almost dying every other second. We'll just have someone who has a lower move to take him out. Just do a downward chop, huh? Nothing. Sword and board it, huh? Actually, is he the first hero to... I'm trying to remember. Is he the first hero to have a sword and board? Because in Shining Force 1, let's see, Max... yeah, Max just carried a sword even when he leveled up. He had a gauntlet, but he never actually used a sword and shield. Let's see, Bowie also just used a sword. I think he eventually used a two-handed, but he still just had a sword. And then Nick didn't have a... Nick had Nick had a shield in his, in this book's form of him, but in the... but we don't see his attack animation, whatever, so we don't know if he can actually use a sword and board, but Nick... now I'm trying to remember if Nick actually used a shield. You know, I just played that. Just played book 1 not a week ago, and okay, so you can't get their herbs if you kill them because I got his herb. No, Nick did not use a sword and shield. So yeah, Dina's or Dina or whatever is the first hero main character to use a sword and board. I mean, there's no shield item that you can give Dina. It's just a design choice, on their part for him. I know all the knights have sword and boards, but I'm talking about like the hero, because usually in most games the They usually do give the main character the sword and board, or at least they give him a sword. You know, they usually give other weapons to other types of character classes and whatnot. I almost don't want to have them Luke kill that bat just because he's full on items, and I forgot to shift my items around. So, and I want to see if he can drop the antidote. Yep. Okay. Just trying to get all the items I can. And bats are weak to. I have to be careful about killing the scavenger if I want to. Well, I guess I don't need that medical herb because, like I said, we're going to shop and I already grinded for some money, so it's not like. Or I critical hit him and get the medical herb anyway. Right. I don't know. It's just that little extra challenge I give to myself just to see if I can get it to, work. You know. I think Jaha still has an item slot, so man, I'm just like one-shotting these guys. But I am. I think the game expects me to just only be like level 3 at this part. So, but certain battles in the Shining Force series, well, there's quite a few of them that are kind of just there to get you levels and everything. So most of them don't really have the challenge, except for, I'll admit, Book 1 had that one area where you couldn't use magic till you destroyed the item thing, and I don't remember Shining Force 1 really having like a gimmick dungeon like that, or gimmick battle where you, except for some boss, I guess technically that boss fight where you fight the thing with 3 heads, but all you had to do is defeat 3 heads, and then the final boss you had to fight, attack him with the sword first, kind of like in the boss in Book 1 where you had to hit him with the sword first before anyone else could counterattack him. Yeah, no. Usually, most Shining Force battles are pretty simple. If they made Shining Force today, like in the scale of like this game, they would add definitely a bunch of features to try and not so much streamline, but give you a lot more tactical advantage or ways to improve tactics or whatever. Kind of like how in some strategy games, if you they have like what's called like movement reduction. So if So like if you have 2 characters back to back and then you try to move around them with an enemy unit, they usually have abilities that prevent them from moving like the full thing, so they can't just sneak around and attack like your wizard or something like that, But this game doesn't have anything like that. So as long as you have the movement blocks, it doesn't matter. So not that that's a big deal. Not that it needs to be in this game, because it can have its own difficulty, and I could have played this game on nice. I could have put this game on super hard if I really wanted to, but we're already levels. A couple of people are level 7, so yeah, Luke got some major attack bumps, but that's usually the monk class in general usually gets, because usually their weapons don't add a lot to the attack damage or whatever. So, but yeah, I'm just going to go into this fight just because it's pretty relatively simple. So. I don't even think we allowed the dwarf to attack us. I guess for those who want to see the dwarf's attack animation, we've seen it in Book 1, so. And the other games. Well done, everybody, but we've lost the thief. We must retrieve the Sword of Haja, no matter what. How's everyone just jumping off cliffs? I forgot to mention in that last episode how they just all jumped off of it. None of you going to break your legs or anything like that? The Thames village is just ahead. We can gather information there. I assume it's based off the British Thames, so that's how it's pronounced, but yeah, nice music. So this is Thames Village. Let's question the villagers. We may find a clue to the thieves' whereabouts. Dina, come with me. Alright. But there is no, at least in Book 1, there was no, exploration, so, the game's gonna automatically do it. Never mind. Excuse me, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Sure, come in. We have a great merchandise. They both shake their heads. No thanks, we'll come again. Thanks for stopping by. Didn't they want to ask him some questions? Well, that was interesting. Let's ask someone else. But he asked you to buy stuff. That's what he would do. What's so interesting about that? Alright. Oh, the tavern? Or bar with no one in it. Or house with no... Are you just walking through people's houses? Are you like Link? I don't see anyone. That is odd. I don't know, it's still in the fields or anything. There's someone here either. This is strange. Man, no one's in the church or whatever. Weird. Well, there's someone. Get him! Hey, wait! Why are you running away? Because we're two strangers in the town? I'll be placing the villagers' lives in danger if I talk to you. Have you soldiers invaded your village? Please, I must go. The villagers are being held captive. That's why we don't see anyone. They'll release the villagers in exchange for the sword of Haja. Wait, that one just went automatically. I didn't even press a button there. Unless my controller busted. Listen. Hey, listen! Do you honestly believe they'll keep their promise? Yeah, it's the only chance I have to save them. There's another way. Join us and together we can defeat them. How do you know he's a warrior? He could be like he could be like a farmer. I mean, technically, ninjas in Japan were farmers before they became ninjas, but I believe that together we can save my people. Wow, that didn't take very long to convince him. I'll join you in this worthy cause. I guess it just took the words of the beautiful Mayfair to convince him, I guess. I don't know. Hottie with a body, I guess. But his name's Slade? Isn't there a character in number 2? The rat with the... whatever. Look, there's Graham with the Sword of Haja. He's heading for the Albert Cliffs. Let's go! Yeah, apparently it's just that easy to convince people to fight for their lives and join our cause. We're not even technically the Shining Force, you know? I mean, we're not called that anyway, even though the game's called Shining Force, at least not that I'm aware of anyway. Alright, let me pass some of these items around, shall we? I'll give one to you. And then give another yours to Tasha. I mean, technically he only needs one herb, but since he gets experience for using herbs, it's probably better that he at least keeps it. So, but yeah, we got Slade the Priest on our team. He's level 3, so the next battle you're gonna... A good suggestion would be to get him up to snuff. And like a priest, he doesn't have a strong attack, so you have to like weaken characters to get something out of him. I'm too old to stand at the front line, but I'll be right behind you if you need me. Oh, he's old? He kind of looks like a dwarf, so he probably is a dwarf. But he doesn't. It's so weird I'm so used to dwarves having beards, and in the Shining Force world, they're not required to have beards. So. Kind of like dwarven women. They say there are no dwarven women. Yeah, anyway. Alright, let's buy some new stuff. Oops. Should be able to buy something for everyone. Yep. Alright, gives you a 3 attack boost. He's the one who uses a sword, doesn't he? Yep. Alright. I just like how the guy goes, oh. I want to get rid of the spear. Oh. Yeah, I'll get rid of the spears. I might keep them in my inventory just in case, but really. Axe. Jaha. Yeah, we'll sell your old axe because no reason to keep your stuff. As far as I know, none of these items that we're getting are... Oh, yeah, Luke was already equipped with a glove. Oh, he already has that. You do not. You only have a stick. Yeah, none of the items we're buying have any, like, special... Huh, you know what? We actually don't have a archer. I think that's a first for Shining Force as well, because usually in most games, the starting party is always, you know, a warrior, let's see, sorry, I'm just giving everyone a medical herb just in case. It's usually like a warrior, knight, magic user, healer, you know. But yeah, this time, I mean, they gave us two knights with spears, so I guess technically some of them were ranged attack. You know, it was just odd. That's kind of what I like about Book 2 of Shining Force CD. It kind of does things a little bit differently. Like, a lot of the characters have a bit more pronounced personalities. I mean, yeah, to the extreme, and their avatars are kind of, well, I mean, their portraits have always been different, but like even their models are different too. So like they just did a lot. It's almost like whoever did Book 2 had a completely different team or different writer or character designer or something like that. At the base of those mountains lies Albert Cliffs. Let's hurry. Why'd you space? Oh yeah, because the text box can always. The Cypher's army has seen the Tims. Look, here comes the traitor with the Cypher's army chasing him. Traitor? What? What are you talking about? Anyway, let's see. Okay, scavenger. Oh, they don't have medical herbs. They took them out of their inventory. Same with the huge bats. Huge. They're huge bats. Bigly bats. Okay. Nothing new in their stats. I'm just gonna blaze it up. Okay. Oh, and sorry, I forgot to show. The knight has the boost ability. Wow, already level 2 boost, huh? All right. Anyway, before I do this, I'm going to. I actually want to save it really quick because I'm gonna have to grind here off screen. I have alternate ways of saving as well if I make a mistake or anything like that. But I'm doing a physical save here just because it'll be easy to come back to this and grind it out for Slade's level so I can get him to level 6 as well. But obviously for the point of this battle and recording, I'm not showing grinding, you know. So we'll just play it as I normally would. But since we're level 6, same thing with this fight. If you can get your characters up to level 7, would be preferable if you can. If not, not a huge deal. Like I said, it just makes it easier for later battles. Yeah, other than the Rune Knight being introduced, nothing too worrisome about this fight. As far as I'm aware of, no items or hidden characters or anything like that that we have to worry about. Spoilers: Book 2 does have hidden characters in it as the same with Book 1. I think it also has 2 hidden characters, kind of like Amigo and Domingo from Book 1. I wonder what happened to those folks. Well, I mean, they're part of the Guardiana army, so they're probably with them or whatever. Do I just have them? Yeah, I think I'll have them keep going forward while I'll have the people who can't actually. Yeah, I actually did try casting Freeze on him and see if that'd do a little bit more damage or whatever. No, now I was actually gonna try to have Slade attack him, but oh well. I mean, he would have only done like 3 damage or something, but still. Oh yeah, Dina can one-shot the scavengers now. Oh well. Yeah, might as well just have these folks go up the middle, I guess. And thus their turn was wasted. No, maybe I should add the knights go to the right just because of the they have the. Oh wait, no, I forgot I took off their spears. Boo. Yeah, I'll have Luke go with them to heal while I have Slade help with this group, since he'll be fighting bats here in a second. Yeah, even as Slade, I mean, it's because he's a dwarf priest, but because most priests before have been in previous games have been human or elf, so this is also a different thing that. At least I'm trying to remember if there was a dwarf priest in any of the other games. Then again, in this game, in this franchise, knight characters are always centaurs, and warrior classes are always dwarves. So, and swordsmen are usually human. Yeah, I think so. But I got to show up the dwarf attack animation since the last battle was so fast. Yeah, the Dragonaut cast Blaze on us, so ouch always hurts because it breaks it, like all magic, breaks the defense. And of course, you didn't move down far enough for me to physically attack you. Might as well get rid of you since, you know. Who knew that after getting rid of that spear, I'd be so used to using the spear as a ranged attack that I'm like, no, where's my ranged attack? I shall leave it there so Luke can get them healing. Yeah, our levels are so high at level 7 and 6 that we're not getting any experience from the dwarves. It kind of Luke kind of reminds me of those who do quarterstaff fighting are like Little John from Robin Hood. The was it the Kevin Costner version of the movie? That one was like weirdly dark for what it was. Like, if you watch it now, it's probably not so bad, but at the time, it seemed like a pretty dark movie because, like, you know, they talk about cutting people's hearts out and stuff like that, or the Sheriff and I talks about cutting out people's hearts and stuff like that. I guess it was supposed to be a serious dark movie, even though nowadays you wouldn't consider it as such just because of all the types of movies they have out now. But I don't know. I guess age is irrelevant. I guess when it comes to that, when it comes to like how dangerous or dangerous, how dark a movie should be, or what concepts it has in it. Yeah, whatever. Scavenger's not a threat. It's only the dragon newt. I think it's supposed to be newt, even though newt is NEWT. But let's just see how. That's a pretty decent amount of damage. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use Slade to heal himself, not a. Nice. One shot the bat. Oh yeah, I guess it. Man, whatever. I was thinking something, but I was like, nope, no better. Oh, of course I can't move. Fine, to attack that bat. Okay, good. I was hoping Slater would get his turn so he could heal himself. Yeah, it's kind of weird saying a dwarf priest just because we're so used to it. Actually, no, I'm trying to remember. Although Low in the first game was kind of a short character and he was a priest. Because he wasn't was he a dwarf? Maybe he was. Now I'm trying to remember. I don't think he was technically a dwarf. I think he was technically human. He was just a small human, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But you know, now that I brought up the fact that I was like, you don't normally see dwarf priests, but yeah, I don't think Lowe's supposed to be a dwarf. I was gonna see how much damage I do as Slade. Maybe I doubt I can melee him. Let's say that should one-shot the Scavenger. Yeah, let's go ahead. I was only gonna get 2 more spells out of him anyway, so might as well heal Slade, see if I can see how much physical damage he can actually do on the bat. I mean, obviously there's other ways to get the experience from him, just healing all the time. Yeah. He probably only do like 1 or 2 damage. Oh, hey. 5 exactly. I've never been good at like figuring out like how much attack power and defense and what's the damage, because every time I think I figured it out, it doesn't work out. Like the math I do doesn't work out. So obviously the game uses different mechanics when it comes to like I guess see Jaha's block animation. I don't think I got to show off that in the previous book, showing off all like the little different animations and stuff like that. Yeah, Jaha must be slow. He didn't even get his turn yet. Really? I'll definitely just Slade healing, that's for sure. Yeah, I still don't understand like how much agility and whatever affects like, you know, the turns and everything like that. Hopefully Slade will get his turn soon so I can actually do it. There we go. Heal your brethren. Actually, is Jaha supposed to be a dwarf? If he is, he's like a younger dwarf or something like that. Because don't they usually have dwarves with like big noses and stuff like that? No, wait. No, I guess that's just generalizing, because I think I guess. Well, he is a warrior class, so he just looks like a kid that just threw in the kitchen sink onto his body. He's like, this looks good. You know, kind of reminds me of was it like what game is it that you can use like frying pans as shields? Like, was it Dragon Quest? I think Dragon Quest does have stuff like that where you can wear like cooking pots and stuff like that on your head as a armor. Ah, I almost one-shot him. Not quite. Let's see if I can get a... Well, actually, I'm going to grind for Jaha later. So. Oh, sorry, he's not a Rune Knight. He's an Eon Knight. My bad. That's totally different from a Rune Knight. What are you doing? I was going to have Slade take you out, but apparently not. Yeah, you just came over here to get destroyed. Nothing you could do. I feel so sorry for you. I'm gonna go back over here so I can get healed. Actually, not that much. Get a little of that delicious healing goodness. Yum, yum, yum. All right. Yeah, I think it's just because it's our levels or whatever, but the EM Knight is not as big of a threat. Let's see how much damage he does to him. So he got 1 damage. He's totally a threat. I just made it look easy. Maybe I should have healed him just to get some. Let's see how much freeze does to him. Probably only be like 7 or 8. 9, a little bit better than I expected. I don't think he's particularly weak to it. Just yeah, let's just finish on it. I was thinking about having someone specific do it, but overkill. You must be careful, or innocent people suffer. Dina, I want you to lead the group to the cliffs. Oh, now we're officially the leader, huh? Not Mayfair. I was about to say I was assuming Mayfair is the leader for that. So yeah, the game actually gives us a quick chance to go over everything. So I don't think I need to do anything specific, and we can't buy any items or anything like that. So all right then. Well, looks like the thief's still getting away, but with the help of Slade, he's pointing us towards the cliffs in the right direction. Will we be able to scale the cliffs, chase after the thief, and get the Sword of Haja? Find out next time in the next episode of Shining Force CD. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.